Today we're talking about using visuals in your documents. The reason? Well, visuals aid understanding and help your documents to explain complex ideas in seconds. But how do you add diagrams, flowcharts and graphs to transform dense text into instant understanding? There are those that believe that adding visuals to a document makes it look less professional. But the good news is that they vastly improve the readability of the document, leading to quicker understanding and a more professional feel. I'm Chris, engineer and technical author, and I have over 30 years of writing technical documents. I've documented systems where being unclear could cost thousands. My goal today is to show you how to truly integrate visuals, whether they're charts, screenshots, diagrams, tables, or graphs. Here are the 4 pillars of professional visuals. Pillar 1. Why visuals aren't just decorations. First, let's establish why visuals are so powerful and they're not just pretty pictures. They simplify complexity. A flowchart can show a process much more clearly than a paragraph. They can highlight trends. A line graph instantly reveals patterns that numbers alone can hide. They improve retention. People can remember information presented in visuals far better than they can from text. They break up text. They provide visual breaks that make dense documents less intimidating and much more easier to digest. Pillar 2. Choosing the right visual for the job. The first step to mastering visuals is choosing the right one. Not every piece of data belongs in a bar chart, and not every process needs a diagram. When to use a graph or a chart, like a pie, a line, or bar graph. Use line graphs to show trends over time, like system performance changing hourly. Use bar charts to compare discrete categories, like bug counts per module. Use pie charts to show parts of a whole, like market share, but use it sparingly. If there's too many components, it'll confuse. The rule is use graphs when you want to show relationships, comparisons, or trends quickly. When to use a table? Well, use tables when you need to present exact, precise numerical data. If someone needs to look up a specific value, a table is far better than trying to read it off a graph. The specification sheets, test results, or detailed inventories. So when do you use diagrams or flowcharts? Well, you use diagrams like network diagrams and architectural diagrams to show relationships between components. And use flowcharts to show a step-by-step process or a decision tree. They're excellent for showing sequences and dependencies. And when do you use screenshots? Well, I used to use them all the time for demonstrating user interface steps, showing error messages, or highlighting specific visual aspects of the software. Make sure they're clear and annotated if necessary. So pillar 3, integration best practices. Make sure your visuals work with your text. Once you've chosen your visual, how do you make it part of the document and not just stuck onto the page? Number 1, placement matters. Always place your visual as close as possible to the text that discusses it. Ideally, it should appear right after the first reference. Don't make your reader flip pages or scroll endlessly to find what they're talking about. Number 2, they need crystal clear captions. Every single visual needs a caption, no question. Labeling, start with clear label like figure 1, table 2, or diagram 3. And then you need a descriptive title. Follow with a concise, informative title that explains what the visual shows. Don't just say results. Say figure 1, average system latency during peak hours. And then a brief explanation, optional but recommended. If the visual is complex, add a sentence or two explaining its key takeaway or source directly in the caption. This gives the reader context before even diving into the visual itself. Number 3, referencing in the text. Never ever drop a visual in your document without referencing somewhere in the text. Always refer to its number. For example, as in figure 1, or refer to table 2 for detailed specification. And then you need to explain the so what. Don't just say see figure 3, explain what figure 3 shows and why it's important to your point. Figure 3 illustrates the rapid decline in CPU utilization after the optimization patch, indicating a 15% efficiency gain. Pillar 4, avoiding misleading visuals, the ethical side of clarity. Finally, a word of caution. Visuals can be used ethically or unethically. They can lead or mislead. Watch your scales. Be careful with axis scales on graphs. Starting your x-axis on a non-zero value can exaggerate small differences. Ensure your scales are appropriate and reflect data honestly. And don't cherry pick data. Don't just show the data that supports your argument. You need to show the data that's against it as well. People need to have the information up front. Simplify, don't distort. While simplifying for clarity, ensure you're not distorting the underlying information. So mastering visuals means choosing the right type, integrating clearly, and using them ethically. Your documents will transform from dense text into engaging, efficient guides. Don't leave without your Essential Docs Toolkit, free checklist trusted by UK engineers, link below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and why not subscribe for more tips to make your documents stand out. See you next time. Bye.